The morning Mama Blessing collapsed at her stall, the sky over Yaba turned grey, as if Lagos itself paused to whisper, "Not today." By the time the first raindrop fell, a small crowd had already gathered around her bread stand, the same one she'd stood behind for 17 years, calling out in that familiar sing-song voice, "Hot bread. Fresh from the oven. By before it cold oh." But this morning, her voice was silent. And standing in the middle of the crowd was Blessing, her 22-year-old daughter, eyes wide, heart pounding, holding a loaf of bread that suddenly felt heavier than a brick. "Somebody call help. Please," she cried, her voice trembling as the rain began to pour harder. Nobody moved fast enough. Lagos people stared, whispered, adjusted their umbrellas, but it was the Okada man who finally lifted Mama Blessing into his arms. "Madam, they breathe small," he said. "We go General Hospital now." Blessing followed behind, barefoot, crying, clutching her mother's bag, the same one that always had bread money, mint leaves, and a folded picture of her late husband. That was the day everything changed. Before we dive into this emotional and powerful story, please kindly support us by liking this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it so that more people who are also interested can watch and learn from it. Your support means a lot.
Thank you very much for your support.
By the next morning, Blessing found herself sitting beside her mother's hospital bed, listening to the soft hum of oxygen machines. "Doctors say no stress," the nurse said. "Mama, don't overwork herself. You people need to find another way. Another way." If only life in Lagos gave people such options. Mama Blessing was all Blessing had. Her father had died when she was 6, hit by a downfall bus while trying to save a stray child. Since then, Mama had raised her through sheer will, selling bread and akara every morning before the sun rose. But Blessing was different. She had dreams. Not the kind Lagos approves of. She wanted to become a writer, maybe even publish a book one day. She'd been writing secretly in old notebooks, love stories, poems, even letters she'd never sent. She'd once written one to her father. "Dear Papa, I hope heaven smells like fresh bread. Mama still wakes up at 4 a.m. I'm learning to help her. But sometimes, I wish we could both rest." Now, sitting beside her mother, that letter felt too real. She reached for her mother's hand. "Mommy, please wake up. I'll sell bread. I'll do anything." Mama Blessing stirred slightly, whispered in a weak voice, "My pikin, don't stop dreaming." Then she drifted back into sleep. By the third day, Blessing was already back at the store. Bills don't wait, and hospital drugs don't pay for themselves. She tied a wrapper around her waist and stood by the roadside. Hot bread. Fresh bread. By before it finished. The regulars noticed. Now you dey here today?" one woman asked. Blessing smiled. "Yes ma, no me oh, Mama never strong. Sorry oh. You saw me hustle like your mama." Her voice wobbled, but she smiled anyway. Lagos rewards strength, not tears. At night, when the street finally quieted, she sat in her small room and opened her notebook again. She wrote about the people she saw. The Okada man who always bought bread but never smiled. The banker lady who complained every morning but still bought 5 loaves. The street kids who shared 1 loaf between 3 mouths. In those stories, Blessing found comfort. In writing, she found herself. One morning, a car stopped, not the usual Danfo or Kiki. This was a black SUV with tinted glass. The window rolled down, and a young man leaned out. "Good morning. 2 loaves, please." His voice was soft but confident, like someone who didn't belong in this street chaos. Blessing handed him the bread. "Thank you, sir." He glanced at her, then at the name tag pinned to her blouse, Blessing's Bakery Stand. You run this yourself? Yes, sir. My mama too, but she dey hospital now. Oh? Sorry to hear that. He paused. The bread smells special. Where's it from? My mama bake am herself. She say if your bread no get story, e no go sweet. He smiled. That's a beautiful line. You right. Blessing blinked. How you take no? I can tell. You have a storyteller's eyes. She laughed shyly. No bread seller eyes, sir. Maybe, he said, but I think there's more. He drove off, but something about his words lingered. The hospital bill grew worse. Momo's condition required surgery. Blessing was running out of savings, energy, and hope. One afternoon, the bread supplier refused to give her credit. Business done hard, he said. No pay, no dough. She walked home, holding an empty bread tray and crying silently, until she bumped into someone. It was the same man, the one with the black SUV. Hey, are you okay? He asked. Blessing tried to wipe her face. I am fine. No, you're not. She sighed. My mama sick. I no fit pay hospital bills. I no even fit buy flour again. He hesitated, then asked, what's your name again? Blessing. He nodded. I'm Daniel. I run a small media startup in Yaba. Maybe I can help. Daniel offered her a small writing job, crafting short posts about Lagos street life for his company's social media page. You'll be surprised how your stories can move people, he said. Blessing began writing again about her mother, the market women, the bread business, and the beauty in struggle. Her post went viral. People commented things like, "This feels like home. Whoever writes this understands Lagos. Respect to all the mamas keeping us alive." Before long, a journalist reached out, wanted to feature the bread seller's daughter in a Sunday magazine. A week later, the hospital called, "Someone just cleared your mother's bills." Blessing rushed there in shock. Who did? The nurse smiled. He said not to tell. Just said to tell you, keep writing. She knew. Daniel. When Mama finally regained her strength, Blessing told her everything. Her mother smiled weakly, tears rolling down her face. You see? Dreams know they're useless. Even from bread, God fit bake miracle. They both laughed, and for the first time in months, the air felt light. Months later, Blessing's story was adapted into a short film for a charity campaign, shot right there in Yaba. She watched from the sidelines as an actress played her mother, selling bread in the rain. Reporters asked her, "Blessing, what's your message to young people?" She smiled. Never be ashamed of your hustle. Even from dust, purpose can rise. Daniel stood beside her, smiling proudly. Thank you so much for watching this story till the end. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next story. Your likes, comments, and shares help this channel grow and keep us bringing you more powerful African tales like this one. Share it with your friends and family. Someone out there needs to hear this story tonight. Once again, thank you for your time and love. See you in the next video.